Hello, everyone, and welcome to another webinar. How are you guys doing today? Is everyone all right? Would you like to tell me where are you joining us from? That will be good. I see a lot of names that I recognize, and thank you so much for your support, guys. So, as you know, trading psychology, it's an important part of traders' of traders' plan. And when it comes down to the trading behavior, it's something that we must be careful with that, because the way we behave in the markets it reflects our equity curve. Okay, so if we react to the market move rather than acting to the price move, it also shows some reaction in our equity curve. So today, for the next 15 to 20 minutes, I will talk about winning attitude, what sort of winning attitude or sort of attitude we need to adapt in trading, because it's a different, trading, it's different than other businesses. We treat it as a business, but it has a totally different, not only mindset, but also attitude we need to have. So in few sentences, today we will talk about strategies of developing a positive mindset, self-awareness, and mental developmental toughness. Of course, I'm going to give you some examples from my trading, from my personal trading experience, and I'm sure that many of you you're gonna associate with the examples, because guys, we are all humans and we repeat the same behavior patterns, and that's proven over decades and 100 and 200 years. But the point is not how we gonna it's not to avoid a situation in trading, it's how we're gonna behave and how we're gonna utilize that situation in our best interest. And we don't try to fight and flight with the markets. We try to take what the market gives and move forward with a positive and healthy attitude. To again stated that this content is used only for information and trading providing, and not any trading or investment advice involved. As for myself, I have more than 10 years experience in active trading and investing. I'm a certified financial technical analyst by the Society of Technical Analysis, and I hold a master's in physics. I do a lot of swing trading and scalping mainly, rather than intraday trading. Here at Admirals, I'm investing and trading educator and analyst, and I coach traders to help them with their trading activity. For people who join us for first time and maybe they don't know what we do here at Admirals, we don't only offer the live trading sessions or these webinars, but also we are a Forex and CFD broker. We have thousands of financial instruments. We hold license from all over the world, in Cyprus, in the UK, in Estonia, in Australia, in South Africa, in Canada. The spreads are really competitive, and we are proud to say that, especially in the majors, we try to keep our spread as low as possible. Of course, for the DAX, the same. because if you are an intraday trader or a scalper like myself, you need the lowest spread possible, all right? And you can access our instruments from either MetaTrader platform or from our Admirals platform. You can find it on our website by logging to Traders Room, or you can simply download the mobile application on your smartphones. Now, let's start with the strategies for developing a positive mindset. Guys, by the way, if you have any questions, if you need to ask anything, please use the chat where I sent a hello to everyone. If you don't know where to find the chat, and you can communicate with me. So, strategies for developing a positive mindset. It's important how we talk to ourselves. By encouraging ourselves, we positively impact in our trading, rather than if we have a self-doubt and we talk negative to ourselves, then if we experience a losing trade, we're going to have the tendency to talk to ourselves like, you lost the trade, you are a loser. When we experience a winning trade and we say to ourselves, hey, you won a trade, you are a winner, that sounds better. But because that's associated also with losing trading, and with losing trades, and in trading, ladies and gentlemen, most of the trades in any good system, they're going to have around 40 to 50% winning success ratio. That's all. The rest 50 trades out of 100, or the rest 60 trades out of 100, they're going to end up being a losing trades. Imagine if you experience 2-3 trades in a row and they lost, and you start talking yourself like, hey, you lost the trades, you are a loser. Guys, you cannot afford in trading to talk to yourself like that, okay? Because it's something, it's only your ability, and it's only yourself that it's gonna come day after day in front of the computer and put the job and push for, do your analysis again. So you cannot count to somebody else rather than yourself at the end, okay? For example, instead of saying, I cannot do this, you can reframe him to that, not only you can, but you are also capable, and you're going to learn and you're going to improve your trading as much as possible. Is it clear? A few strategies I put here to help with developing a positive mindset. The one is visualization. Okay, we have to visualize in many occasions how we would ideally want to be as traders. Like, you can see yourself making successful trades and achieving your goals. And when it comes to goals, I would like to stay here for a second. When we say set up trading goals, unfortunately, but not because people, they don't understand the difference, they start thinking their goals in terms of currencies, money, dollars. I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. What's wrong with that? Everyone talks about measure your trading success based on how much money you made from the trade, or based on how much percentage. I see that trading error so many times. Traders, unfortunately, they set up goals in terms of percentages of how much money they want to make in a particular month or week. I'm going to come back to this a bit later towards the end, because I want to leave you with that. I want you to learn from today about how to set up some trading goals. All right. And I want you to finally get away from the masses that they want to measure their trading success based on the amount of money they're going to make. The money, it's going to be the end byproduct of how well you will perform as trader. I repeat that, the money, it will be the byproduct of how well you will become as executing a trading plan or be disciplined to your trading methodology. All right, because remember, at some point, to go through 100 trades and find those 50 or those 40 or even those 60, or if you have an amazing strategy that gives you 70% winning ratio, you have to go through 30 losing trades to find those 70 winners. Unfortunately, traders, they don't install this in their memory. In order to find the 70 winners, you have to go also through the 30 losses. So how can you afford to talk negatively to yourself? From today, you're going to understand this key phrase here, and I'm sure that you're going to unlock some other areas in your trading from today. Next, try to visualize the process. Try to visualize the emotions and the desires outcomes. And again, desires outcomes, I mainly mean your trading plan, okay? Because if you well execute your trading plan, then the outcome, if it's some dollars or a house or everything comes down to the dollar figure, it's gonna take care of themselves. Visualize yourself how calm you execute your trades. If you try to, I understand that at the beginning it's a bit weird if you never try to sit down with yourself without your cell phone, no Instagram, no Facebook around, nothing, and just try to sit you and yourself and visualize some positive things. At the beginning, it's a bit weird because we are not used to, but later on, it's going to come a bit easier. And if you try, why to try and visualize a possible trading outcome, it's going to just make you be calm when you are trading. Goal setting. It's important to set clear and achievable goals. Guys, we all start trading and we believe an achievable goal is to make 5% profit a month, 3% profit a month, times 12, 36% profit, or 5% times 12, 60% profit in a year. Wow, is an unachievable goal. It's unachievable. But why we believe that it's achievable, not unachievable, excuse me. Why do we believe that this is an achievable goal? We do believe that because we so far learned and accept the number 3 or the number 5. It sounds a small number. It's associated in our mind with something small, with something very little. It's like I have 3 euros in my pocket. I have $5 in my pocket. I bought 3 tomatoes from the supermarket. I didn't bought 20. I bought, I don't know, 3 small bottles of water, something. I didn't buy 20. I didn't buy 30. So the number we are used to in our daily rhythm of life, we associate it with as a goal that is achievable. And we put the percentage next to that, but we didn't learn to think that out of those 3%, or let's say, let's go back to the tomatoes, out of those 3 tomatoes I have in the bag, maybe until I go home, I will left only with 1 tomato because there is a chance that the bag will get destroyed and 2 tomatoes will fall out of the bag and I will lose them, or they're gonna get smashed. So the 3 became 1. But we don't accept that out of the 3%, we're gonna have losing trades. Why? Because we believe that 3 is so small. And that's a huge trap for traders. And because when we start trading, we set up our goals by setting up percentage in terms of profit. It just makes the trader feels that I can do it, but at the end, that's not an achievable goal for trading, because there are so many errors within this. Maybe the markets 1 month, it can perform perfectly in your favor and give you 6%. If you are locked in a certain percentage every month, at some point you're going to stop trading when you achieve this. Let's say 1st of July to 31st of July. By the 12th of July, you achieved 3%. And if you are risking 2% on every trade, it means you made 6%. If you are risking, okay, let's just use only the 1%, okay, because I want to talk about the 6% example. Times 1%, that means you made 3%. That's the 12th of July. And your goal said that I want to make 3% a month. Tick. Well done. Congratulations. Now, there is opportunity to take a trade on the 15th of July, and you don't take it. There is opportunity to take trade because it arises on the 21st of July, and you don't trade, you don't take it. There is another 5 opportunities by the end of the month, and you don't trade none of it. Why? Because you are locked in this percentage. So, okay, Theo, we understand this. Now, how can we act? What can we do to undo this behavior? And what is the best and most reliable trading goal to set up when we are trading? When you are trading, guys, you must be open to the possibilities and to the opportunities. And to stay open, you must become extremely, extremely disciplined with your trading plan. Trust me, if you become disciplined and apply your trading plan to the letter, the rest will find themselves. The dollar figure will take care of your account. Your psychological environment, it will take care of it. The only thing you need to be very, very disciplined is your trading strategy, and to commit that no matter what, I'm going to execute my trading plan, even if I have doubt about that specific trade. Because let me share a secret with you. The only thing you need to experience a winning trade, it's just press the button. Guys, that's all. If you close your eyes and you open your chart and without thinking, you press the buy button, there is a possibility that the trade will win, right? You didn't know any analysis, you didn't know anything. So if you take 100 trades, there is a percentage, there is any chance you want that even you know nothing about trading and Fibonacci and moving averages and technical analysis, you just press the buy or sell button. One of these trades, it's going to end up being a winner. So you can experience winning trades without knowing anything. But if you know what to do and when to do it, and you have it in a 3-4 points trading plan, that will gives you much more winning trades, but also it will give you losing trades. And because we don't know which is going to be the winner and which they're going to be the losing trades, so what should we do? We just stick to our trading plan. We execute our trading plan no matter what. If 1 month we're going to end up with plus 2%, and another month we're going to end up with plus 15%, it's none of our control. We cannot control that and we cannot impact that. What can we control is, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 parameters that if everyone and each one of them ticked, like, is it higher high here? Yes. Is it moving average crosses? Yes. Is it divergence here? Yes. Is this hammer price action or bullish engulfing, whatever? Yes. I take the trade. My entry is here, my stop loss is there, my take profits is 2 or 3 to 1. That's it. I walk away. I come back and I do the same when another opportunity arises, and I repeat the same and the same and the same. Do it for 30, 40 trades. If you cannot do it for 100 trades, depends also on the time frame, and see the results. You're going to be amazed. Trades you thought that they're going to be a losing trades, they're going to be winning trades. And trades that you thought no way, that no chance this trade is going to be a losing trade, it end up a losing trade. Okay, so I hope that it's very clear. Trust me, if you start, say if it's something only you keep from this webinar for the rest of your life, it's in trading. Try not to go with that, with everybody does. They are setting goals based on how much money I want to make in the future. This is going to just makes you feel good for the moment. When you take 1 or 2 losing trades or 3 losing trades in a row, you just start the impulsive behavior, as I explained in previous webinars. Let's move on. Self-awareness. You have to reflect on your strength and on your weakness and how you get emotional triggers. I will share my personal experience with you as trader. So I know that my strength, it comes when I trade a specific price action. on a specific time frame, and that's the engulfing patterns on the daily chart. When I trade this, I can take even 15, 20 losing trades in a row. I don't mind. And I went through not 15, my maximum was 11 trades in a row, losing after losing after losing. But I was executing my plan. And at that point, I used to trade money for a very, very big firm, not prop accounts like they give left and right, but for a big firm, big, huge amount of money. And I went through 11 losing trades in a row. But my faith and my belief, it was on the roof, because I was certain that, hey, I'm trading engulfings. It's absolutely fine, because that's what resonates with me. The setup of engulfing is what matches with my personality. Okay, I can explain that in a live trading webinar, but not on this particular webinar. It's not for that purpose. Okay, you have to know what triggers you, what triggers your emotion. Like, maybe if there are news events and it triggers your emotion, so you try not to trade on that. Okay. You may realize you become overly cautious during volatile market, which can impact your decision. Like on Friday, we're going to have the non-farm payroll. So if you think that you want to be bullish on the US dollar, but any fluctuation, and if the US dollar, it's going to sold off, if you feel that that's going to trigger you and it's going to get you out of your calm state of mind, and you're going to go unbalanced, then that particular day, try to do something else. So by being aware of this, you can adjust your approach accordingly. Emotional intelligence helps traders to understand and also to manage their emotions effectively. For example, a trader who recognizes when he or she is fearful or greedy can mitigate these emotions, such as implementing risk management strategies or taking a break from trading to regain clarity. It's nothing wrong if you feel that you need to take a break, just do it. So at some stage, I was an actively intraday trader, again, with too much of very specific in trading. And I realized that on Fridays, I was reacting in the market. But how did I realize that? Because every week as a day trader, you as an intraday trader, and you take 3, 4, or 5 trades a day if they appear, and every week you have to go back and see what did you do, why you close trades, why you open trades, and so on and so forth, and learn from your trading activity. So I realized that most losses were occurring on Fridays, and I sat down and I tried to think why this occurred, and understood it's because I was feeling tired. I was feeling exhausting from being so focused all the time, all these 4 days on the screen. And trust me, once I cut it out, my intraday trading, I wasn't trading on Mondays and I wasn't trading on Fridays. I was trading Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, because I felt that for those 3 days, I have the total control of my emotion. And I saw much greater results on my trading back then. It was a good test for me. We need to have mental toughness when we are trading. We have to use failure as an opportunity. Again, I taught you something. When we experience some losing trades, unfortunately, we have the tendency to talk to ourselves negatively. From today, we stop that, okay? We cannot afford to treat ourselves with this behavior like, hey, you are a loser if there is a losing trade occur. No, That's not acceptable in trading, guys, and that really doesn't help at all. It is important to reframe failures and value lessons and opportunities to growth. Now, for my reference, I wrote here Theo's example after the Australian dollar US dollar trade in October 17. I remember that day. It was particularly Friday, another Friday, something going on with the Fridays. And I was on 2 trades, Aussie US dollar, both of them long. They were they were bad trades, really bad trades. Okay, very bad. Those trades, they affect my trading activity for 4 months. I couldn't open the MetaTrader platform for 4 months. I was super overwhelmed. I couldn't even go and look at my account. I was terrified. But why I end up like that? Because until that stage, I used to have a trading plan that was involving percentages and money figures, and I was measuring my trading success with a dollar figure. And that was a disaster. It took me 4 months to realize why I behaved like that, and I realized it was from this way of setting up a trading plan. But why I set it up a trading plan like that? Because that's what I've been taught. And that's what many of you been taught. And if you are trading for 3 months and you have a trading plan that involves percentage risk, that is only 3% or 5%, it sounds very achievable, right? But why almost nobody make it in a consistent for the long run? Simply because it's proven that it's not how it works. So if that doesn't work like that, so how it is work? It is work by being very firmly and execute your trading plan to the letter, accurately, no emotions involved, and no questions until you have at least a good sample size of your trades to review your trading plan. Okay, trust me on that, and you can learn from my mistakes. And if you haven't done such a mistake yet, you don't need to go through, okay? Especially when you have big dollars in your account. So maintaining discipline during losing trades. It's gonna come a time and point you're gonna go through multiple losing trades, not because you are not skillful trader, not because you are not able to trade, simply because that's the market. There are times that until we understand the transition of the market, it takes losing trades, and the one occurs after the other. Or we predict the direction, but unfortunately, at the time we execute, the market make a false breakout before it goes to our direction. That's okay. What to do? Remember, if we have a strategy that even gives 70, even gives 80% reward to risk winning trades, we still have to go through 20 losing trades. We have to find 20 losing trades in a way. Guys, understand this. How is possible to trade a system that gives you 80% winners, which I didn't found a system like this yet to be consistent? Let's say you have 80% winning ratio and you trade 100 trades, it means you're going to have 20 losing trades. In order to find those 80 winners, you have to go through those 20 losses as well, right? And you don't know when they're going to occur. You don't know if they're going to, if the first is going to be the losing trade, or the 10th, or the 11th, 12th, 13th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. You don't know the sequence, right? Please think about that, and that's and only it's going to unlock your trading potential. And I will leave you with this. Every time every time we have a losing trade, we either learn something about ourselves or we learn something about the market. Market conditions changes all the time. So we execute something and we experience a result, and we try to see, okay, what did we learn from here? Was a market condition changed and I just couldn't perceive that information at that point? If the answer is no, then did I impulsively behave in this occasion? Maybe yes. So why did I do that? By asking ourselves, why did we behave that way, and come up with a real explanation, it will help us next time we're going to come across similar occasion to avoid it. So we always keep learning, always. I got in a losing trade just a little bit ago on the pound Australian dollar. Direction was right, but I got a losing trade. That's okay. It's one of those losing trades. My system, because I go for 3-2-1 always, it gives me about 65% losing trades. So only 35 are winners, but 3-1. So 65 losing trades, they're gonna occur. Losing trades will occur more often than winning trades in my system. So try to reflect on what we said today. Really, it's one of the webinars that, guys, it's gonna really help you with your trading inner structure, I call it. Okay, your mindset or inner structure or mental structure. So please try to, if you need to come back to this webinar, I'm sure the team gonna upload it as soon as possible in the next few days. So from myself, from Admirals, we would like to say a big thank you. Please make sure you leave some feedback. We really evaluate your feedbacks after we finish the webinar, and I look forward to see you tomorrow on the live trading webinar. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.